Hey, what's up, world? It's your boy G Shrimp, everybody favorite baby daddy, voice of the street, man. And today we go be in Chicago and we go be in Memphis with it, right? I'm gonna show y'all what's going on in Chicago with ISIS in Chicago. Then I'm gonna show y'all what's going on in Memphis. Memphis is having a better result than Chicago. Listen, maybe because I think Memphis is using more of a law enforcement part of it, and they going after the gangs and they trying to make it rest. Up here, they dealing with most of the ISIS incident with these migrants and immigrants. These these migrants don't want to leave, y'all, and they getting wild, right? Let me just say this: y'all playing with Trump, the National Guard, the FBI, and ISIS, and all these people. Y'all ain't gonna be satisfied until they give them the green light to use live ammunition on y'all. Look at how wild they be getting, y'all. Check this out. This is at the ICE jail, y'all. Now this.
Oh, he's running. Oh, look. They're after him. This is ridiculous. Look at all these people filming. And look at how these criminals attack their own state police at the ICE jail.
This the ICE jail where they arrest the people at, y'all, where they take the detainees.
Oh, that person's definitely going to jail.
Man, they go get them permission to use live ammunition.
Oh, that person's definitely going to jail too. Oh, he got away. He slipped back into the crowd. Which is what this guy tries to do as ICE attempts to load him into this truck. This guy's getting deported.
He having a whole conversation.
He is fighting. He does not want to go in. And what's crazy is the activists are making it worse.
Yeah.
They're telling the police, or ICE rather, that what they're doing is wrong. And they're yelling at them, and they're getting in their faces. And that's forcing people to try and resist. This whole scene gets 10 times worse in about 3 seconds. Oh, see? Oh, taser. Oh, that taser's on. Operator is going to get tased. Oh, there goes that taser. These guys have been told multiple times that they have to go with ICE and get into the vehicle. Look at this guy. He's under the car now. He thinks that if he's under the car, he won't have to go in the car.
I'm asking a question. I'm not that close to you. Do you guys have a warrant?
Do you have a warrant? They don't need a warrant.
I am that.
Okay, so now he's brought the taser over here, and they're telling this gentleman, look, we don't want to have to do this. All right. This is so ridiculous. This is made 10 times worse by these sanctuary mobs.
They took his clothes
to fight
off.
back and resist. Okay, he's still fighting. Oh, taser's on. Is he gonna make him tase him? Don't do it, dude. Just get in the car. Wow. This is crazy. It doesn't look like he's getting in the car willingly. He still has to be dragged in. Was that like a magazine? Yep.
And you know what's crazy, y'all? It's ISIS riding around in their own cars.
Why? Like,
these are all private vehicles, COVID vehicles. They might belong to the state or the government, but they ain't no marked cars or nothing like that.
What's your name?
Debbie Brockman, I work for WGN. Let them know.
I got you.
Look at her. Stupid
Debbie
bitch.
Brockman, WGN. Do you guys want to share your names too, or just gonna cover your face?
All right, so they got her in the van. She went in peacefully.
Debbie Brown from WGN got her stupid ass down there trying
It's really
to...
interesting. Look, they're being blocked. Their vehicle's being blocked by activists. Watch.
Look.
These activists
Y'all got to shoot one of these motherfuckers. Shoot one.
That was preventable. You could have moved your car. Now it looks like that.
Yeah.
Why? For what? For what? They made a lawful arrest of somebody who assaulted them, and you interfered. Brand new vehicle. Stupid. Now, is this an instant
Right.
replay? This is
And
angle 2?
look, they driving
Camera
state
angle
vehicles
2.
now. They don't care about your shit. Get out the way,
Yep.
bitch. Bam.
Yeah, that muffler is done. That ain't gonna buff out.
It's
Someone's
plastic.
very upset. Okay, so someone is in this vehicle, and they're being removed from the vehicle.
Wait, you guys came to the school and to do
Do
this?
you have a warrant? They haven't asked for a warrant. My name is Jocelyn from Cicero. They don't have a warrant. They didn't ask for one. They forcefully opened the door of the truck. It was
There's probably somebody in the car who's illegal. They wouldn't cooperate.
You guys came to the school?
out of the car. They forced us out of the car. They were following us.
So there's a wanted fugitive in the car that ICE had to track down. That's why they were following them. At least these people are not fighting back anymore.
I know I'm okay, but I'm worried about other people.
No, you're not. You're worried about making yourself feel better. You're not worried about other people. If you were worried about other people, you'd close the border, help fix our country. You'd want a secure border, you'd want law and order.
They don't have to answer my question?
No.
Were they coming to get a child?
No.
These activists are so ridiculous, man. Everything about them is ridiculous.
I'm just a little bit confused.
We know that. And the thing that's really confusing about these people is they don't understand any of the harm that illegal immigration is doing to their city. Do these people really think that anyone should just be able to walk into the country without us knowing who they are, or what their plans might be, or what their past is, or whether or not they're a criminal? Do these people really think that? They must, because look at this construction raid. They got a couple of guys here that were hanging out by this wood chipper. Oh, get back. Oh, they got the activist t-shirts. This is a bad situation. But at least the people getting
Pop one of they ass.
the activists. Oh, I hear a taser. Okay. Oh, that guy's got his taser.
Listen, everybody just blowing, making it worse.
Wow. This is the Wild West, man. What a terrible place. Illinois, sanctuary state, whole place is disaster. But it's less of a disaster now that 2 more people were safely taken into custody. ICE doesn't want these battles with these activists, but they're forced to altercate with the general public because this is a sanctuary state that won't let ICE into the jail when half of these gang members and criminals are arrested for doing something they shouldn't have been doing. The safest place to get a criminal is in the safety of a jail when they're disarmed. But nope, gotta find them on the street when they're surrounded by aggressive sanctuary rioters.
From our city. And the reason that they want to keep them here is because illegal immigration is big business in the city of
Oh, is it?
Exactly.
Illinois has spent $2 billion on their health care. Someone's paying for them to live. Someone's paying for them to eat. Someone's paying their lights, gas, and water. And then someone's getting paid to oversee that entire process. If the president is successful in getting them...
The entire illegal immigration situation in these sanctuaries is a massive grift. Look at all the businesses she just mentioned.
Now crime's coming down. Now you can go outside to play, kids. And then we always complain, kids don't go outside anymore. All they do is stay on their phones. I guess her kids stay inside due to fear. And she says thank you. And now, according to her, she's receiving backlash. So we're going to take a look at her story as well. So, y'all, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. But before we do, y'all, we have a new...
Making hundreds of arrests, it could potentially become a bigger problem.
We already have an overcrowded jail. And if this
Already
pace
making
picks up
excuses.
and then sustains for a significant period of time, that jail overcrowding problem will be way exacerbated. So I do have concerns about that.
Once the federal task force leaves, DA Mulroy says time will determine if their actions had a long-term or short-term impact on Memphis crime. He tells WREG he hopes the federal agencies can eventually assist with the current backlog of outstanding arrest warrants. With the National Guard potentially arriving in Memphis on Friday, your news leader asked the DA about the type of presence he'd like to see.
I've said in the past that if we have to have National Guard, it would be great if they could help with blight remediation. We certainly have a blight problem in Memphis, and there's a definite link between blight and crime.
The district attorney says he supports federal law enforcement assistance from individuals who are trained in civilian law enforcement. Reporting for your news leader from 201 Poplar, Raven Copeland, WREG News Channel 3.
So, y'all, that was the first report before the National Guard even hit the streets. And that was just 5 days ago. Okay, that was just 5 days ago. Now we're going to take a look at a second report from the National Guard hitting the streets. And you're going to notice the number of arrested jumps from 300 people all the way up over 1,000 people, y'all. Let's go ahead and take a look.
627.
Tennessee National Guard members are officially in the Buff City today. We spotted some of them patrolling downtown Memphis, walking alongside a police officer on Riverside Drive. And Indivisible Memphis sharing this video with us. You can see around half a dozen guardsmen and women walking in Harbortown. Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Alex Coleman. April has the afternoon off. The Guard comes in addition to the Memphis Safe Task Force. That campaign has been going for nearly 2 weeks, and officials with the Department of Justice
they got busy, y'all. The Safe Task Force, they call it.
WREG's Quimitra
Memphis Safe Task Force.
You can't hide. There's no way to hide.
Federal and local law enforcement surround a home on Buchanan just off of National early Friday morning. Those living nearby that we spoke to say several people living in the home were detained. It's unclear if any arrests were made or why federal agents were at the home in the first place, but our cameras captured agents removing several items from the house. It's one of the many Memphis Safe Task Force operations. According to a spokesperson with the Department of Justice, 627 arrests have been made, and 155 firearms have been seized since their inception on September 29th. Residents we spoke to say they expect that number to increase as officials continue their fight to decrease crime.
The only way it could be fixed is they get everybody off the street, but they got to catch everybody first.
The DOJ breaks down the arrests.
Look at these numbers, y'all.
224 warrants, 131 ICE administrative arrests,
79
were for firearms, 60 were narcotics, 28 were sex offenses, 4 were homicides, 2 were for parole and probation violations, and 99 are listed as other.
Dang.
There's certain things that they need to be doing because we have a lot of murderers and stuff that's out here and rapists that's running around and all this.
Along with the arrests, more than 3,000 traffic citations have been
they
issued.
need to leave the traffic shit alone.
Says he understands the effort to get criminals off the street, but he wants to see resources begin pouring into his community to ensure that crime stays down for good.
Hassling them about a tag that they really can't pay for when they got to pay light bill, rent. Probably got
that big boogie looking ass nigga here. Ain't that him, y'all?
Food on the table with them. It just make it harder on the people.
Tell me is that big boogie?
WREG News, Channel 3.
And we reached out to officials about the law enforcement presence on Buchanan Street early today. We're still waiting to hear back.
So apparently, I don't know, the National Guard, I don't think they're arresting people. They are helping, though. So must be doing something right.
Now
take a look
helping.
at this young lady. She says she's a Memphian. I just learned that recently, that people from Memphis are called Memphians. She's a Memphian who, as I previewed earlier, said, hey, I couldn't even send my children outside.
Look what they did to her, y'all.
Thank you for allowing me and my children to have somewhat of a normal life. And let's take a look. Let's listen to her in her own words.
Some of y'all might get mad at me. And at this point, I don't give a damn. I'm not into politics. I'm not into all of that extra stuff that people be losing their life over. I ain't into all that. I'm human. Whatever. But I will say thank you to Trump for bringing in
country ass.
arts and doing what they doing down here in Memphis right
Trump.
now. You know, for the first time in 5 years. I've been in my home for 5 years. And for the first time, my kids have been able to play in the backyard and be able to do it comfortably. I haven't heard a gunshot in 2 weeks. I haven't seen strange people walk up and down the street. Just a few weeks ago, I had somebody walk on the side of my house. None of that action's going on.
Now, y'all, tell me, do we live in a normal
Don't that nigga
world
look like
where
Big Boogie?
people would congratulate
A broke Big Boogie
and
without
say,
his
oh my
jury.
gosh, that is heartwarming. I'm so happy. Kids don't even go outside anymore. So great. Your kids want to get some fresh air. They want to be in nature a little bit, you know? They want to be outside the house. Do we live in a world where people would like, excellent, good for you. You go, girl. Good, sister. Or whatever people say nowadays. Yeah, I'm sure she received thousands of messages like that because this post went viral. And by the way, I'm going to put the link to her socials down in the description. Yeah, she received that. I'm sure she received a lot of that. But you know what she also received? Trolls, haters.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know.
They like the criminals.
When I tell you that the past 24, 48 hours has been the absolute craziest, I've had everything from politicians to racists to supporters. It's been a lot that's been going on. But the most surprising out of all of this is the black people. So let me turn my attention to my people real quick. I always said that there was a difference between black people and, for starters, I never said that I was a Trump supporter. I'm not even into politics. But I'm going to give credit where it's due. I live in a majority black city. Memphis is ran by blacks. And this place, for the last few years, has been a hole. Our local politicians and people in office have completely failed us so bad to the point that MPD was investigated by the FBI long before they even got here.
Yeah.
Crime in Memphis is out of control. It's because we don't have enough officers, enough police in here to even delegate the criminals.
So yeah, y'all, anything that Donald Trump does is controversial. Just today, in case you're watching this in the future, just today, Israeli hostages went home. 20 of them. The remaining hostages that Hamas took on October 7th, they went home today. 20 people, all of them, all of the remaining living hostages went home. And people still, they found a way to criticize. They found a way to say, oh, that's great, without actually saying that Trump did a good thing. So it's we live in that kind of world now. We live in that. It's so divided that if Trump does something good, people can't acknowledge it. If the other side does something good, people can't acknowledge it. I can acknowledge it all because I'm not aligned, y'all. I'm aligned to goodness and truth and healthiness, health, wealth, and happiness. That's my alignment. So, y'all, what do you think in the comments? The question I have is, with Memphis, do you think that the prosecutor's office is going to be able to prosecute all these cases? They seem weary, y'all. They don't seem like they're ready to me.
No.
And if you go out and arrest 1,000 people and the prosecutor can't handle it, guess what? The 1,000 people, they're not gonna go to jail.
They saying they ain't got nowhere to hold them at either, y'all.
Right? You have to figure out who's really likely guilty in your opinion and who isn't. But I don't know if they have the resources. That prosecutor, he didn't look very. I wasn't feeling him. I wasn't feeling his response. You know. Let me know what y'all think about all of this down in the comments. Before you do, y'all, please stop, hit the share button. Share this video out over email, text message.